Hey guys, this is just a tutorial on how to soft mod your PS2 without any mod chip, without any swap magic. It's the cheapest way to do it so far. It'll cost you maybe $5 at the most. Here's what you need first. So before anything, just make sure you get these things first. So you need some blank CDs, or DVDs, sorry. You need blank DVDs. Suggestion is that you get either Verbatim or Sony. -R. Plus R does work, but -R is the preferred. I'm just using some no-name brand and they work fine for me, but that's the preferred standard. You need a USB stick, preferably something that lights up with an LED when you plug it in to verify that it is working. You need a PlayStation 2 Sony 8 MB memory card. It has to be a real one, it can't be one of those Chinese fake ones. You need a Phillips head screwdriver. And relax, don't worry, you're not going to have to do anything crazy. It's just a little bit of tweaking with the PS2. It's all safe, nothing's going to happen. So you need a Phillips head screwdriver. Either some sticky tack, like I have here, or some tape. Masking tape, electrical tape does work just fine. And a copy of either 007 Agent Under Fire, which I recommend. It's not too hard to find. Local game stores have it. I went and picked it up. It was $3. My local game store had 2 copies of it. There are a couple of other games that you can use. There's a list in the details section below, so you can go below and take a look at what other games you can find if you can't use this game. More on that later. And of course you need a PS2. I have the slim PS2, so this tutorial is about the slim PS2. Now, some issues come up with PS2s that have been created later than 2008, but that shouldn't be an issue, because most PS2s aren't from that time period. Anyway, so we're going to start off with the actual PS2 and getting rid of the sensors so that you can do the swap trick to mod the PS2. Now to start off, you basically flip the PS2 over, and you're going to notice that you have 6 screws in the back, and they're going to be covered with these little plastic covers. There's going to be a sticker of warranty here. If you take off this sticker, the warranty is void. However, to mod, you have to take off that sticker. And most warranties are out anyways nowadays because the PS2 is quite old. So you just basically take off these little clips. They're not hard to take off. Just I lost 2 of them. They're not really very important, but they're nice to have. You take them off, and you simply then at that point you just unscrew all the screws. Make sure you don't lose the screws. It's very important that you keep them. And again, I really recommend just getting a 007 Agent Under Fire. It's the easiest game to do this mod with, just because it's so simple to do it, and the exploit that you do is on the second level of the game, so it's pretty simple to get to. Anyways, almost done here. Last one. Okay, so you take it off. Now what you do is you flip the PS2 over. Make sure you don't open it up from the back, and you just basically take the top off, the top half. It may feel like you're breaking it, but don't worry, nothing's gonna happen to your PS2. It'll be just fine. So you just take the top off. It can be a little annoying to take off. As you can see, there's a little bit of a clicking sound when it comes off. Okay, anyway, so once your PS2 is open, it should look like this. Be careful of the power cord right here. I kind of opened that by accident when I was opening mine up. Okay, anyway, so what you want to do is you want to get to this sensor right here. You can look for it. It's on the back end of the PS2. It's right in between this little screw slot here and this little thing here. There's going to be a sensor right here. What it basically is, it's a push-in sensor. It's like a button. When it's pushed in, it thinks that the PS2 tray is closed. So what you want to do is you want to take a little bit of sticky tack and tack that on right there. Like I have there. I have some sticky tack down there. Masking tape works just fine. Electrical tape works just fine. Just make sure you close that off. Once you have that closed off, take your PS2 lid, put it back on. It snaps on in place, like so. And you just put your screws back in. You can stop it there. Okay, so now the next 2 sensors that you have to deal with are right here and right here. the back right there. It's a little bit of a push sensor. As you can see, it pushes up when the tray is closed. So what you basically do to take care of these sensors is you take a little piece of paper and you just wedge it in right here so that this little piece can't come back down to stop the CD from spinning. For example, I'll put this CD in and you'll see it's down right here, right along the CD's edge, so it stops it from spinning. However, if you have it closed like that and wedged open like that, the CD can spin just fine. And again, the last sensor is right here. You just take a little bit piece of paper, stick it in there. You can secure it down with some sticky tack if you want, or some tape. And you just close the tray to push it down. Open the tray back up, and it should be pushed down like mine is, right there. And then that's it. That's all you have to do with the PS2 for now. Okay, so that's all you have to worry about for the actual PS2 part. Now the rest of it is software, and that's a little bit more tricky. So just click on the next video for part 2, and you'll figure out how to do the software stuff. I'll take you through that step by step. Thanks.